Alright guys, hopefully you'll find this video very useful, because a very common problem with edible ink printers, and this isn't just edible ink printers, it's like printers in general, is they get blocked. So this printer, for example, is a Canon iP7250, and it's an edible ink printer, and we do these for all our edible ink printers, which are available on 118ink.com or katiesedibleink.co.uk. We'll put some links in the video for you so you can find the products. But so basically, all printers like this, they have, like, if you go into your settings on your computer, you can find, if you go into devices and printers, and you'll find a printer, and there's like a maintenance program that you can run. The thing with doing that is, all that's really doing is it does something called purging. So it pushes ink through from the cartridge down through the print head, and the actual ink has to go somewhere. So it's basically using a bit of your ink, quite a bit actually sometimes, and it's trying to flush through the problem. So it's trying to clean it with its own ink. And there's a couple of problems with that. Number one, you're wasting ink, it's expensive as it is. And number two, the ink has to go somewhere. So what will happen is the ink will actually go to the bottom of the printer. So, the longer you have your printer, the more you're going to have to clean it, and it's going to cause problems. You're ruining your printer basically. So with these Katie's edible ink cleaning cartridges, and we actually do them as well for normal printers. The thing is, with edible ink printing, obviously we've got a special solution that isn't going to harm the printer, or because it's edible, we have to be very careful. So what we do is, the idea is that I'll just show you what it's starting up. I'll just get it ready to show you how to insert them and stuff. So what we would do is, so basically the main reason that these are useful is because when you use our cleaning cartridges, you no longer have to run maintenance with your printer. So before, when you were doing that, like I explained, you've got ink going into the bottom of the printer, and over time there's like little pads in there to get full of ink, and it can ruin the printer. So what we do is, I'll just show you first how to insert them. So we put the cleaning cartridges in like so. So there's the big black, the little black. This is the cyan. Just make sure that they clip in properly, and all the lights should come on. So what sets these apart is basically, so as you can see, they're all inserted. And any other companies that sell edible ink printers, we're all aware that edible ink printers can block sometimes. It's just part of printing. So other companies are just telling people to run maintenance programs, and I explained just now the problems with that. It's going to fill your printer with ink, and you're wasting ink, and you're actually not sure if the problem is fixed until you try again. So what we do is, we put in our edible ink cartridges, the cleaning cartridges, just close up the printer, and what you do then is you insert normal A4 paper. And we do this because there's no point using edible ink paper, because you're just wasting paper for the cleaning process. So what happens is, you go onto your printer. It's kind of a hard thing to explain to you, to show you, but I can explain it pretty easily. So what we do is, we find like something very colorful. If you just Google just printer test pages, you'll find pages with loads of different colors. And what you do then is, while the cleaning cartridges are in, and you've got your normal A4 paper in there, you print just those pages. I usually do it at least 10 times. You can actually use the same piece of paper over and over. So what that does is, it's using the cleaning fluid as ink. So your cleaning fluid is actually passing through the ink lines, and it's cleaning them as it goes. And also the fluid isn't going into the printer, it's going onto the normal A4 paper. So as you do it, you might notice that the fluid is getting the paper. Like I said, you can use it over and over, I'd say, if it's starting to look a bit wet, change over the paper for the next sheet, or if you don't mind, just put in 10 sheets and set it off going. And you'll see, to start with, it'll be like colourful because it's still got a tiny bit of ink left in the ink line, and as the problem is clear, your pages will become clear. And after you've done that, all you need to do then is replace your edible cleaning cartridges with your normal Katie's edible ink cartridges, put them back in, and the same thing, print the test page again 3 or 4 times, and you'll then see obviously the ink will start to work back through the ink lines, and that way you've got no extra ink going into the printer. And if you start off doing that, you'll have an absolutely brilliant printer for many years, because it's like anything with baking or printing in general, you just want everything to be clean, and that is the best way to do it. I would advise, don't wait for a blockage, start cleaning your printer weekly. It's just the best thing to do. Run through these cleaning cartridges. They're quite cheap, they're not expensive, and they'll save you not just the money but the time. It's just the time. We all know this, when you're doing edible ink printing, you're all ready to go, you go to print your image and it's poor. So just a top tip is definitely just use normal A4 printing paper for your cleaning processes. And also when you're edible printing in general, I would say when you think you're ready to go, try it on normal paper first, and that way if there's any streaks or anything on it and it needs to clean, you haven't wasted any with edible paper. And would absolutely have to recommend all Katie's edible ink products. Like, the papers are brilliant, the icing sheets, everything's premium, so no one is wasting. We're not, when you think about it, the difference between a premium product and a cheap product, it's only a few pounds. It's definitely worth spending a few pounds more and getting a really good result. I hope that's been helpful. And all these products are available on 118ink.com and katiesedibleink.co.uk. Thank you.